My name is Brian Arrington, and I'm really excited to be here talking to you on Vets Talk. Today, I'm going to talk about branding, networking, and job search, my story. And my story starts 1 July 2019 when I retired from the Air Force after 20 years, 1 month, and 12 days. Actually, it starts a year earlier. So I want to take you back in time to March 2018. And this is when I found this little app, which I didn't know at the time was going to change my life, but it was an app called LinkedIn. And when I went home from work this one night, I popped on CNN, and then I changed the channel, and this thing called LinkedIn popped up, and it said, join 550 million of us. I thought, what is this? Like some kind of job board? So I downloaded the app, and the next day I pull it out and I start playing with it, build my profile, and then I type in veteran in the group section, not knowing what I was doing. And it took me to the Veteran Mentor Network, which had over 130,000 veterans in it. I thought, wow, this is amazing. How many people are on this app? And as soon as I did that, I was greeted by the manager of the group, and he said, make sure you introduce yourself to the rest of the group. So I did my introduction when I was ETSing, and within 30 seconds, I had a InMail. I had no idea what an InMail was. And the individual said, hey, brother, I'm transitioning about a year as well. I want to do this transition journey. It'd be great to do it with you. Are you going to CMA tomorrow out at Fort Benning? I said, what is CMA? So I asked him, what's CMA? And he said, Centauri Military Alliance. I said, what's that? No idea what that is. He said, it's a VSO. I said, brother, if you don't tell me what this means, stop using Army acronyms. And he started laughing. He said, no, it's not an Army acronym. It stands for Veteran Service Organization. And I said, what is that? And he said, it's a free resource for veterans, military spouses, and dependent children. It provides free benefits and resources. So I said, I had never heard of this. Here I am, a 19-year senior non-commissioned officer in the Air Force. So I agreed to go to Centauri Military Alliance the next day. And when I get there, I learned in the first 30 minutes, there's over 40,000 veteran service organizations nationwide, which blew my mind. And all I could think about was 2002, when I became a sergeant, staff sergeant in the Air Force, E5, and all the airmen that I had let get out the military since then without setting them up for success on the outside. And how many of them are part of the 22 who kill themselves a day, or underemployed, or unemployed, or on substance abuse, or divorced, or homeless, or incarcerated. So I got home really bummed out, and I started devoting all my time to learning everything possible about the free resources out there. And I was learning from people like Daniel Savage, Corey Boatwright, Eric Schlochter, Shante Hall, Justin Pearson, Herb Thompson, John Phillips, and many more. And all in this journey, I'm learning and I'm learning and I'm learning how to brand myself. I'm learning consistency of message. I'm learning authenticity. I'm learning how to network. I'm learning how to job search. And one of the tools that I use was to identify how do I want people to remember me. And I would ensure that every time that I commented or I made a post, it was something that was going to better somebody else and make sure that they learned something from my post, that it was impactful, and that also rewarding for myself or for somebody else who could come on. When I wrote an article, it was the same way. And then the networking piece, I started pushing out for informational interviews. I would ask somebody, cold message them and say, would you have 15 minutes of your time to spare to talk to me to get on a phone call? It would be people in industries that I thought I'd be interested in. And most of the time, usually 7 out of 10 times, I would get that informational interview because not many people are asked to do that. So that's how I started building my network. And then as more of the veteran advocates started seeing what I was doing, they started introducing me to other people, which just built my network up more. And it was really a quality network, not a quantity network. Now, as far as the job search, I actually started using a tool which meant feed my belly and feed my soul. And I made sure I understood the difference between the two. If you find a job, you really want to find a career, but it's not really that easy to find one that feeds your belly, meaning you be well off and you take care of your family, and feed your soul, where you feel 100% satisfied in life, in your passion. Most often, the higher you feed your belly, meaning the more money you make, the less you are towards your passion. And the more you find your passion in life, the less you are in making a lot of money. But you can have a whole life by finding a job that feeds your belly. Like I work for Wells Fargo during the day. And then at night, I actually run a nationwide nonprofit, which called Best Industry, which feeds my soul. And this allows me to help other people, and Wells Fargo allows me to take care of my family. So if you can do that in your job search, it really helps. Another great tool is to identify people in your industry with those informational interviews, and then try to get people on the inside that are internal referrals. And that are people that will be willing to put their name on your application and say, yes, this person is worthy of coming to work here. And not only do I feel that way, I'm putting my name on it. The other thing that you can do is you really want to find mentors, as many as you can. I had 8 mentors in my transition year. I had an American Corporate Partners mentor. Everybody should get on ACP if you're not. And Veterati, which really provides mentorship daily, as many mentors as you want for an hour at a time. So that was part of my story. And I've been out of the military for a year now, and I'm doing very well. And I still provide these instructions and this information to other people. So if you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, Brian Arrington, Arrington. I look forward to seeing you. Bye.